TMC's political detractors as well. The allegation is that there was inaction by the police on complaints against land grabs. Several of them have been highlighted in the past, is what many people that we spoke to said. The allegation is also that there was a delay in addressing these sexual abuse charges. Victims were turned away, is what the allegation was. They also said that it was the inability of the police to arrest Sheikh Shahjahan for 55 days. That's an allegation that the BJP was making, something that came up in the High Court as well. Sheikh Shahjahan was arrested only after the Calcutta High Court rap. That is what the BJP is alleging. Another thing, what they say is that the Chief Minister herself has been protecting Sheikh Shahjahan. What they cite is her assembly speech when she stood up and said that Sheikh Shahjahan was being targeted by the enforcement directorate, by the BJP and the RSS. So can we then not believe that she is protecting Sheikh Shahjahan is a question many ask. Now the Trinamool Congress was quick to counter the Prime Minister. They accused him of ignoring the state of West Bengal. They even released a video to make these claims that they were saying this. They put out clips of what the Prime Minister has said in several of his speeches earlier, and then they came out with the allegations that they were making against the Prime Minister and the central government. They said that Manrega and Awas funds were blocked for 2 years for the state specifically. They then went on to cite some figures. They said 11.36 lakh Awas Yojana beneficiaries are still awaiting dues. They spoke of Manrega workers. 59 lakh of them were deprived of their wages for 2.5 years, is what the TMC alleges. They also then spoke of inflation. They said prices have risen from 2014 to 2024 in the last decade by 64%. Where is the Amrit Kal, is what the TMC was asking. There are no Achhe Din in the last 10 years, is the allegation that the TMC made. Now, the Prime Minister is in West Bengal for a 2-day visit. Prime Minister Modi has made it clear that the party eyes to win more seats in the state to achieve the 370 mission. Now, while we talk of Sandeshkhali, whether this is a perception war or not, or whether this is a big political battle, the windfall or the gain could be seen either ways. If it is a TMC loss, it perhaps would be a BJP gain. Can we then divorce the political consequences of this completely? Now, this is a state where TMC has maintained its dominance in the recent past. So, here's a look at what the numbers look like and what's at stake. Look at the 2014 Lok Sabha elections. The BJP had 2 out of 42. Their vote share was at 17. The TMC had 34 out of 42. Look at what happened 5 years later. And that was an aggressive campaign of the BJP in West Bengal. From 2 in 2014 to 18 in 2019. That was their tally. The TMC was reduced from 34 to 22. Their vote share increased though. But did that translate into state elections? No. 2014 and 2019. 2016 was the assembly election that took place after 2014. The BJP had just 3 seats and a 10% vote share. The TMC had a clean sweep, 211 out of 294. Look at what happened in 2021. The tally went up significantly for the BJP from 3 to 77. It may not have been what the BJP wanted or what the BJP was eyeing, but there definitely was a jump. Look at the jump in the vote share as well, from 10% to 38%. The TMC is at 215 out of the 292 seats that went to polls in 2021. We are going to be seeing the big Lok Sabha clash in just a few months from now. We're also going to be seeing state elections next year there. So what exactly are we looking at? Is Sandeshkhali the big flashpoint that the BJP is hoping for as far as the 2024 clash goes? Will this be the undoing of the TMC and Mamata Banerjee, like many are claiming? Let me open this up to the panelists that join us on this broadcast. National spokesperson of the BJP, Sanju Verma, Tausifur Rahman, spokesperson of the TMC, Shikha Mukherjee, senior journalist, Gargi Nandi Roy, political analyst, join us on this broadcast. Let me begin by asking the spokesperson of the TMC, Tausifur Rahman. Could the state government, should the state government have done more?
Should the state government have done more or something? You know, the main agenda is 55 days. I mean, every channel and the people from BJP, they were after this 55 days, 55 days, 55 days. But the thing is that you also have to understand that the court granted a thing to ED that no one can intervene as of now. And just 4 days back, the court again intervened, and they said that you have to arrest Sheikh Shahjahan at the earliest. And you have seen the state machineries have done their job. Sheikh Shahjahan is behind the bars. Now the only thing is that you want to communalize, you want to politicize these things. This was not happening in Sandeshkhali. The main agenda was that. And where is these BJP people today? I want to know. They're all sitting in Arambagh. They were calling, they are my mother, they are my sisters, they are people who are getting harassed. Where are today? These people are not there in Sandeshkhali today. The question arises there.
They did want to go to Sandeshkhali. Many of them were blocked by the state government. There were court orders that had to be brought in for
That was
them to
144,
ensure
ma'am.
Sure, there was 144 and a two-member team of the BJP
Ma'am,
was also blocked.
that was 144. Yeah, the BJP went there. They did all the tamasha over there. They were trying to make a Karan Johar film. They wanted to create a Big Boss show over there.
Sure,
and
what the
they did
BJP
that,
was
they
doing,
failed.
they'll respond to
You know,
that. But I'd like to... Sure. The BJP will respond to that, and Sanju Verma is on the panel and she'll respond to those allegations that you're making of what the BJP's agenda really was as far as Sandeshkhali goes. But what I wanted to ask you, sir, was can you deny the fact that even though there were, whether or not the court had said you can go ahead or no, Mamata Banerjee did stand up in the assembly and go on to say that Sheikh Shahjahan was being targeted by the ED, by the BJP, by the RSS. The High Court also did question the conduct of the police and the state government, didn't they?
You see, during an ED arrest, ED officials were hurt in an attack. ED Deputy Director filed a complaint in Nazad Police Station and the matter investigation began. Later they requested the court to put a stay on the investigation. It was granted. Now you tell me he was absconding since day 1 or day 2. Okay, that's true. Everyone knows that. And again, the second chapter came, like with a lot of women came in front of the camera and they said that we have been sexually harassed and then there's rape happened with us. Now, if someone was absconding since day 1, day 2, and when court said that investigation needs to be granted, and investigation, there's a stopped investigation. There's no investigation right now. Now you tell me what the state government need to do there. The state machineries did whatever it is possible out. They did everything. But if you wanted to do a tamasha and if you wanted to make a laughing stock with
Sanju Verma, the TMC
and
said
BJP and Sukanto Majumdar
we did
and
all we could.
Adhikari, now that's
we
the problem.
did the best that we could. The minute the court gave us the orders, we set a deadline for 7 days for Sheikh Shahjahan to be arrested and we walked the talk on that. Sheikh Shahjahan is now behind bars.
Poonam, I have listened very patiently without heckling the TMC panelists even once, and I expect that courtesy to be extended to me. First and foremost, the Kolkata High Court clarified on the 26th of February 2024 that there was no stay on the arrest of Shahjahan Sheikh in the sexual assault cases. There was a stay pertaining to the SIT investigation on the back of Shahjahan Sheikh attacking the ED officials on the 5th of January this year. So these are two separate matters. When it came to matters of sexual assault, there was never any stay, and the Kolkata High Court, while clarifying, castigated the state government for peddling falsehoods on this count. That is point number 1. Point number 2, when section 144 was repeatedly imposed, the Kolkata High Court actually asked the state government, Mamata Banerjee in this case, as to why 144 was imposed, only because some BJP leaders wanted to visit the victims. And it said that the 144 imposition was invalid. Point number 3, Locket Chatterjee being arrested, Agnimitra Paul being called Nirlaj Behaya Mahila at a public forum by Kunal Ghosh in the presence of another senior TMC woman leader, Kakoli Dastidar, is as shameful as it gets. Point number 4, forget about the BJP, forget about the RSS. The National Human Rights Commission Chief Arun Mishra, the National Commission for Scheduled Caste Chief Arun Haldar, the National Commission for Scheduled Tribes Chief Mr. Harsha Chauhan, the NCW Chief Rekha Sharma. Are you saying that all these people who repeatedly said that it is not 1, 200 or 200, but thousands of women
we don't believe in national
Rahman, let her finish her point. I will come back to you.
We don't want to believe with national commission
Rahman, you can't raise doubts and questions about every single person that wants to visit Sandeshkhali. You can't say the BJP's intent is wrong. You can't say the NCW's intent is wrong.
That's why I couldn't speak that time.
No, you can't doubt the intentions. You can't doubt the intentions of everyone.
It's wrong, I'm telling you, because I couldn't hear that time. Why? Because I couldn't hear you.
Rahman, you made your point. Rahman, you made your point. Let Sanju Verma finish. I will come back to you.
And you want to malign the image of Mamata Bandyopadhyay.
Nobody is maligning the image. Nobody is maligning the image. Everybody is stating what has happened there.
Its own course, ma'am.
Yes, the law is
will
taking
take
its own course.
Why Brij Bhushan is out today?
Unfortunately,
Why
law
Brij
was
Bhushan
not
is
taking
roaming
its
like a
own
lion
course when
today?
all of these
Why
women
he is not
wanted to
behind
file
the bar?
complaints, sir. That's the
Why
allegation that they're
Brij
making
Bhushan is
against
not
the
behind the
police.
bars?
But Tawsifur Rahman, please.
Sir,
let's
no,
keep this
ma'am,
civilized.
why
Let's
Brij
keep this
Bhushan, why
civilized.
Brij Bhushan
Let
is not
Sanju
behind the
Verma
bars?
finish her point. I will come to you and you can make all of these
Where was
rebuttals to her.
Where was NCW?
You can make all of these rebuttals
Where
to
was
her, sir. Let her
NCW
finish her
when
point.
Sakshi Mallick was
Sanju Verma, go ahead.
Time. No, I refuse to debate like this, Poonam. You know, there's constant background music and heckling.
Sanju Verma, please go ahead. I've asked him to keep this civilized. I will give everyone their time to make their rebuttals. Tawsifur Rahman, please.
If you speak something wrong, I will not shut up.
Then you can make your rebuttals, sir. You can make your rebuttals when I give you the time. You had your time to say what you had to say. You said the BJP was indulging in a photo op. Now she wants to say something in response. Let her do it, please. I will come back to you. I will give you enough time to rebut her. Do not worry. Sanju Verma, go ahead.
Thank you. Yes, he's eager into my time now. I don't want him to heckle me. I repeat, the NCW chairman Rekha Sharma said women have been sexually assaulted. I repeat, the head of National Commission for Scheduled Castes, Arun Haldar, said sexual assault of women has happened not once, not twice, but repeatedly over a period of 10 years. The National Commission for Scheduled Tribes chairman, Mr. Arun Mishra, he has said, Harsha Chauhan, the National Commission for Backward Classes, the chairman from that organization has also said that yes, repeatedly hundreds of women over a period of not 1, 2, 5 but over a period of 10 long years have been repeatedly assaulted, and the West Bengal police has acted as a mute spectator. And I say this on your channel, Poonam, who is the Chief Minister of West Bengal, Mamta Banerjee, who is the de facto Home Minister of West Bengal, Mamta Banerjee. Law and order under the 7th schedule of the Constitution is a state subject. Are you telling me that Mamta Banerjee as the CM, Mamta Banerjee as the Home Minister has no responsibility, no accountability? And my last but most important point is this. When the Kuldeep Singh Sengar incident happened in Unnao, heads rolled. Why is the SP of Sandeshkhali, J.V. Thomas, why has he not been expelled or taken down from his position? Point number one. Point number two, the DGP of West Bengal, Rajiv Kumar, is an accused in the Sarda and Narda scam. He is the handmaiden of Mamta Banerjee. Has Mamta Banerjee asked even a single question of Rajiv Kumar, who needs to be held accountable? Are you telling me the police constabulary of West Bengal should be given a clean chit? My final point is this.
Please let me come in. Please let me come in.
My final point is this, then you can respond. You know, Poonam, just two last points. I won't be very verbose. In 2012, we had the gang rape of Suzette Jordan, the infamous Park Street gang rape. And Mamta Banerjee said, women who go partying, who go clubbing, who go pubbing, who drink alcohol, who have multiple partners, you know, so kya badi baat ho gayi if she was gang raped?
Sure.
Come 2022 in the Sandeshkhali gang rape. It was a small 14-year-old girl. She was gang raped by a TMC councillor's son and his friends on her birthday. And Mamta Banerjee said, we don't know if it was a law had gone wrong, or was it a gang rape, or was it just a reckless allegation?
Sure, so the kind of comments that have come to the fore from Mamta Banerjee are, they do not give the confidence to the women of the state. There needs to be more that needs to be done as far as the state government is concerned. Heads must roll. As far as Sheikh Shahjahan's arrest is concerned, Tawsifur Rahman, you said you were waiting for a go-ahead from the High Court, after which, when the High Court said there was no restraint, you immediately swung into action. Should you also then swing into action as far as ensuring that those policemen that were found to not do their job, will they be acted against as well?
You're right.
See, when something was in the hand of Bengal police, Shibu Hajra got arrested with 17 people more. And when the court intervened and they said we need to take action immediately, within 72 hours, Sheikh Shahjahan got arrested. Period. Now you tell me, you were talking about 55 days. The BJP, this whole bunch of criminals, they were talking about 55 days. What about Brij Bhushan, ma'am? Where Sakshi Mallick was howling, she was crying in front of Delhi media. She was howling. No, wait. Bunch of criminals. I don't care. They are bunch of criminals. Did you heard Agnimitra Paul? Did you heard Agnimitra Paul?
Comments have been made from both sides. Allegations are being made on both sides. Let's try and keep it civilized. And I want to get in the other two panelists that are on this.
No.
I want to get in the other two panelists as well.
You have to give me my chance as well.
I did give you a chance. I asked you.
He's running like a lion. It's been 55 days. What? It's been 5 months.
Sure.
It's been 5 months. Brij Bhushan. He's not evicted. He's not suspended. He's not gone to the court. There's no FIR against Brij Bhushan. What about Hathras? What about Unnao?
Hathras, the be
What? Brijbhushan is your brother, that's why.
arrested.
Brijbhushan
Let's
आपका
not
भाई
get
लगता है?
personal. Let's not get
Brijbhushan
personal.
कौन लगता है?
Rahman,
आपका भाई
please.
लगता है?
Let's not get personal.
No, no, no.
Rahman,
You are
sure.
attacking upon Sheikh
Allegations.
Shahjahan as if Sheikh Shahjahan belongs to
Sure.
my family.
Allegations are being made on both
Sheikh
sides.
Shahjahan is arrested. Why
Sure.
Brijbhushan is not
Allegations are
arrested?
being made on
Why
both
the
sides, but I
Hathras
want to
Commit is
get
not
to the other
arrested?
two panelists on this as well. Gargi Gandhi Roy, is this going to be the
And you
undoing
want us to allow
of the TMC
BJP
of
leaders
Mamata
to
Banerjee?
enter
I want to get in
Sandeshkhali,
Gargi Gandhi
this
Roy,
bunch
please.
of
I request
jokers and
everyone
bunch
else on
of
the panel to
criminals.
please cooperate. Gargi Nandi
Tossiful,
Roy,
please,
is this
please.
going to be the undoing of Mamata Banerjee and of the TMC? The
Well, it's
women
bunch
of the state is the highest voter base as far as she has. In fact, the last elections we saw many women voters
Yes.
win away from the BJP towards the TMC.
Yes, Poonam, perhaps this is the beginning of the end. The collective fury of the women of Bengal will lead to the doom of this TMC regime. Now I'll give a rebuttal to Tosifur when he said Shibu Hajra's arrest. Tosifur Shibu Hajra was arrested after the woman in Sandeshkhali went to the magistrate. She was forced to give the statement under 164. She could not go to the police station. Because Poonam, you have to understand the politics behind. The police in Bengal behave like cadres of TMC. They work for TMC, not for the people of Bengal. That's why when the women went to the police station, they were asked to go to Shahjahan and Shiraz. Why? Because these monsters have been patronized over the years. These monsters like Shahjahan, and there is not one Poonam. I reiterate, Bengal is full of such monsters. In different parts, you will find this kind of land mafia. They are grabbing land, they are doing all illegal things, ration stealing, and the money goes till the top. And people like Shahjahan Sheikh ensured electoral victory for Mamata Banerjee. That was the reason. And the money, you have heard the women saying how they went to the elect booth and only ink marks were given and they were sent back. So nobody was allowed to even cast their vote. The police were saluting Shahjahan. So that is the reason Mamata Banerjee and her Bhaipo patronized the monsters like Shahjahan, and they were given a free run. Okay, anything you do as long as TMC wins, as long as money goes off.
And this is an allegation not just your political rivals are making. These are allegations made by the victims of Sandeshkhali as well. Will you discredit them?
See, allegation can be made by anyone.
Right.
No, I'm asking, will you discredit them as well? Like you've been discrediting.
Can be made by anyone. Even Gargi ji can make allegations.
Absolutely.
Even the NCW can make allegations.
And it works
That's
both
not a
ways.
problem.
It works both ways. Everybody is making allegations
no,
against the others.
Again, when Gargi ji said it's an allegation, right? It's
Sure.
not been proven. It's
Sure.
just an allegation, whether it's Sheikh Shahjahan
not an
or
allegation,
whosoever,
it
whether it
happened.
belongs to BJP, Congress, CPM. But any woman's dignity is non-negotiable, Poonam.
Sheikh Shahjahan,
This is what
did
Mamata
you see
Bandyopadhyay
Sheikh
is
Absolutely, but the
saying
kind
that
of
it's
messaging
being
that's coming to the fore, that is not the confidence
You
that the
cannot
women
negotiate
voters
a woman's dignity.
of the state of West Bengal are getting. That's the
And
message that's coming through.
Let me complete.
Yes, go ahead.
Today Narendra Modi
Sheikh
coming in West
Shahjahan's
Bengal.
body language
Today Narendra
was
Modi
Poonam,
coming in
10
West Bengal,
seconds. Sheikh
creating.
Shahjahan's body language.
Ma'am, again you are bothered about Sheikh Shahjahan body language.
Yeah,
You have not seen Brijbhushan's body language. He is laughing on Sakshi Malik. You never said Brijbhushan's body language. You never saw Hathras' body language. You never saw Unnav's body language. You never saw Bilkis Banu's body language. What are you saying, ma'am? Gargi ji, I don't expect this from you.
He was being hidden
Gargi ji,
and
please.
he was now arrested.
Gargi ji.
He was just brought to the limelight. Otherwise, nothing. He was
Gargi
in safe house of TMC
Gargi
before
ji,
yesterday and now he has been arrested.
BJP is only bothered about vote bank. Gargi ji, BJP is only bothered about vote bank. You heard what Modi ji said. हर चोट का बदला वोट से देना है. He's not bothered about the women staying in Sandeshkhali. He is not bothered about it. वो वोट का बदला चाहिए उनको. तो जब तक ये संदेशखाली का ड्रामा चल रहा है, it is all about vote. But we are the people who are going to take care of
Sure, whether it's about vote or not, I was
Bengal.
Tosifur Rahman, I was
Gargi
talking
ji,
about confidence
will
that
take
the
care of
people
Bengal.
have or
He
do
will
not
take care of
have
10
in the
crore
state
people.
government. Let me tell you what the Congress is saying today.
Ma'am.
Your ally nationally, yes? The Congress says if the CID is investigating and if the CID is questioning Sheikh Shahjahan, they probably will be killed because that's the kind of clout that he wields. How do you respond to that then? Your own ally does not have confidence in you.
Why do they want CBI now? No, why BJP wants CBI now?
You know, Poonam,
No, I'm talking about, no, sir, I'm talking about the CID, the state CID, not the
They created a
CBI.
whole mess.
I'm talking about the CID, sir. This is what Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary has said.
No, let the CID work, let the ED work, let the state machineries work. You cannot jump the gun. This is the problem we were facing. You people were always after 55 days. Sheikh Jahan. Where is Sheikh Shahjahan?
We are not after anything, sir. Those were the questions that were to be asked of the state government. Those were the questions that were asked of the state government. If the BJP was in power in West Bengal, we would have asked the BJP that question.
May I come in?
But let me.
But you never asked about Brij Bhushan.
We did, sir.
Why Brij Bhushan is not evicted?
We did
Why
ask
is he not
those questions
suspended?
about Brij Bhushan, but
Why
right
is he
now we're
not
talking about
suspended?
Sandeshkhali.
Why is he roaming free?
30 seconds.
Why is he roaming
for your
free?
rebuttal, then I need to get in Shikha Mukherjee as well. 30 seconds.
Why that rapist criminal?
Sure.
Why that rapist criminal? Brij
Who
Bhushan
also is
roaming
under
free.
investigation, and the court will decide and declare him guilty or not guilty. But Sanju Verma, yes.
Exactly. Then let the court decide. Let the court decide. When it comes to Sheikh Shahjahan, he's a criminal, he's a terrorist, and TMC is also a terrorist.
Rahman, I have very limited time left on this debate. I also have to get in Shikha Mukherjee.
When it's Bengal, we are criminals. When it's Bengal, we are criminals. When it's Brij Bhushan, the court will decide.
That's not what I said,
You are being
sir.
biased.
No, that's not what I said, sir. I
biased.
said the party in power in West Bengal needs to answer those questions. If the BJP was in power in West Bengal, I would have asked those questions of the BJP.
Then why the party in Uttar Pradesh never answered about Brij Bhushan?
We did, sir. We did ask them those questions. Yes, Sanju Verma, 30 seconds. Go ahead, please.
Poonam, I just have some data for you which showcases how law and order under Mamata Banerjee has completely collapsed, and Mamata Banerjee is as incompetent as they
Stop
come.
lying. Stop lying.
Tawseefur Rahman, you said
Stop
what you had to
lying,
say.
Sanju Verma.
We can't go on like this, sir, please.
Your lies, we are not going to listen anymore.
You refuse to
No. She's lying.
Tawseefur
She's
Rahman,
lying.
please. You made your point. You made your point. Now let her finish what she's saying.
No,
It's not.
it's a debate. I mean, she can't
Yeah, but you
lie
also
in
have
front
to
of
hear the
camera.
other side.
It's a national channel. You
It's
can't
a
give me
debate
the
that I'm
facts.
trying to moderate, so
You give
please
me the
let me
facts.
do
You're giving
that.
a facts of 2012 rape can't. Why can't you give me a fact about Hathras? Why can't you give
Tawseefur
me a
Rahman,
fact about
please, I am
Unnao? Why
requesting
can't
you,
give me the
otherwise I
facts
will have to
about
lower your
Bilkis Bano?
fader.
You don't have that audacity to give me those facts?
Please, can we lower his fader? We can't go on like this. Yes, Sanju Verma, 30 seconds, please. I need to get in Shikha Mukherjee as well.
Yes, Poonam, I will not take more than 30 seconds. Thank you for lowering the other panelist fader. My simple point is this, Poonam. You know, there is a pattern, and Mamata Banerjee is as incompetent as they come, because the NCRB data of 2021 says that there were 3.8 lakh sexual assault cases. The data for 2022 says there were 4.45 lakh sexual assault cases, and this is data only from West Bengal. West Bengal has the highest pendency rate in sexual assault cases of 98.1%, and the lowest conviction rate in the country in sexual assault cases at 2.5%. And my last but not the least, most important point is this: that be it Sandeshkhali, be it Suzette Jordan, be it the Ram Navami violence last year, be it the Boshirhat violence in 2017, be it the Asansol riots in 2018, be it the Jadavpur riots of 2019, be it the Sitakulchi violence of 2021, be it the Panchayat Poll violence of June 2023. Each time Mamata Banerjee said, "Sab changa si," and each time the Kolkata High Court castigated her and ordered either a NIA probe, a CBI probe, or an ED probe, completely exposing the diabolical false narratives being peddled by Mamata and her cabal.
Sure. Shikha Mukherjee, I apologize. You've waited patiently for your turn. We're discussing what happens in Sandeshkhali. We cannot divorce the political ramifications of this. Whether it's a gain for the BJP or a loss for the TMC, that remains to be seen when elections do come around. But do you agree that there will definitely be political ramifications of this?
Yes, I think that there is an attempt to create this into a political, into a major election political issue. Yes, the Prime Minister today made that very abundantly clear. And the Prime Minister, the kind of language he used, the kind of the way in which he strategized his speech, the way in which he positions Sandeshkhali, it's very obvious that along with Hindutva, along with the polarization, there will be a religious polarization, along with CAA, NRC. Sandeshkhali will be an issue that the BJP is going to work on very hard to create what I think has become now a challenge for Mamata Banerjee, that Sandeshkhali checks all the boxes of her original political promise when she was ousting the CPIM, which is Ma Mati Manush. Ma as in women, Mati as in land, Manush as in people. And she promised change, Purivartan. The fact that that something like this in Sandeshkhali has happened reflects on exactly the plank on which she came to power.
Yes.
Therefore, I think that yes, the BJP is going to use this as an opportunity. But at this point in time, let me also caution. At this point in time, Mamata Banerjee is on the back foot. Everybody is talking. Mamata really hasn't said a lot. She has spoken about Sheikh Shah Jahan, but her political fight back is not evident. Today, she made a comment saying that I will say what I have to on the 10th of March when there is a public rally, which she'll be addressing. Now, that is going to be the moment when we see how the Trinamool Congress and the BJP decide to fight this election out. And how...
And can the TMC credibly counter this? If nothing, there is a narrative war that's playing out as far as the optics go. Can the TMC at least fight that credibly? That's a question that many are asking. Unfortunately, I have to leave it at that. I thank you all for joining us here on this broadcast and sharing your perspective.